All right, guys, this is Caesar, my wife Lott in the background. We're just here to introduce you to the Vandalorian, give you some features so you know how to use it. Right off the bat, you're gonna have your sliding door. You're gonna feel it click right about here. It has two separate spots, so you can stop it right here, get in and out. You don't gotta worry about reaching all the way for that side door. Pops open all the way. Over here, you have your outdoor table, so you can go and cook. Adjust it right here so you're on uneven ground. Right inside, we're gonna have your fridge. Unlocks right from the top, pops right open. You'll feel a little locking mechanism right in here. Cool thing about this car is that these seats will swivel. So you can actually adjust them. And there's a lever right in the middle that when you click it, you can go ahead and flip the seat the other way around. You'll notice there's a trash can back here built in with some extra bags underneath. But now when you're sitting like that, you can see what's going on, talk to the family. I have a table you can set up right here so you can eat together on the inside if it's not really comfortable outside. This lever right here is what you push to go and swivel it. This one here just moves you forward and back. You'll notice I just lift up the lid of the trash can to clear it, push it right through. Good to go. Okay. Now inside, you're going to go ahead and have these seats. They're called jump seats for the family. Right over here, you'll notice a metal lever. You can move it. Okay, you can move it back, forward. And if you get it here in the aisle, you can actually recline the seat. So you can move it forward and back right here. And more importantly, here you can pull it forward. Okay, so this whole guy moves. Okay, and this is that table I was telling you about. You just pull it off from the slide and you connect it right here. You can lift this up or down. You lock it in right here with this tool right here. And boom, once it's locked in, you're all set. You can put your table there at any angle you want. And when you're done, you can slide it back. This guy just got to be in the right spot and it'll go ahead and slide. The window here. Now, this is going to be your command center, okay? So this is your power system. You have two alternators, so as you drive, it charges the RV. You don't have to be plugged in on the outside to gain power, which is really nice. Shows you their power level right here. If you notice that when you try and plug something in, you're not getting power, check right here. Make sure these two are lit up blue. If they're not, you just tap this little arrow, turn them on. Okay, one is your DC power, one is your AC, which means you have an inverter. That way you can run everything else, your Xbox, your anything that's plugged into a house outlet. Right over here, this is going to be your heating system, okay? So let's say you want hot water. You'll turn on this element that has a little electricity sign. You'll hear a little click, and you might hear a little quiet whine. That's it activating. And then once you see a little faucet icon, you have hot water. So you have cold and hot water in here. If you want to turn on the heater, you'll turn this button that says off to on, and now it turns on the heat. This is the temperature you're controlling it at, you're setting it at. These bottom two temperatures says what it's reading the room as. So you want to make it higher than these numbers if you want to turn on the heat, okay? I'm just going to turn that back off and turn this off, and that's it, okay? Outside of that, over here, you're going to have your water pump. So it says water pump on. Now, when you turn on the water, I'll move this right here. Okay, you have power, you have pressure. Now, let's say you fill it up and you want to dump the water. You hit this little button, you can hear a loud noise. Okay, that's dumping the water for you, okay? So we went through these systems here. This is your tank level for your fresh water and your waste tank. This is your battery level you don't got to worry about. This is your lights. So in the middle is off, towards the bottom is low setting, towards the top is high setting, okay? Now right over here, notice my keys are in here. This is for the bed, so you can move the bed up and down. As you see right over here, you're gonna have your storage area, which I'll let you get a little closer. I'll actually hop in the back so you can see it. So this is gonna be your storage area over here. So this is a seating area for you, okay, for you and the family during the day. I'm pretty sure here, but you'll see all the room you have here. Now, over here, you're gonna have your adjustable cargo tray. So you can pull it out while you're loading everything. Okay, everything's loaded in. You just push these little yellow guys down. You push it forward. Locks back in, okay? This is your inflatable bed with the charging cable right in here. Over here, you're gonna have your Over here, you're gonna have your charging cable, you have your tablets, you have a quick charge for the battery in case for whatever reason, maybe you went on a hike, you left it on for 2-3 days straight and it dies, you can use that to jump the RV. It's rated for a big old diesel, you'll be just fine. So that's the system right over here. I'm gonna jump back to the front, show you the bed. Showing you the bed. To go ahead and lower this bed, you just press down. That's it, bed goes down. That's all you gotta do. And then you're set, okay? Now, with the bed, you have these are your climate control curtains. So you bring that down, keeps all the heat inside. Or if you wanna run AC, it keeps all the coolness in here. Now over here, you'll see in just a moment, there's 3 buttons for the main AC control. There's a long rectangular button and then 2 triangles. The 2 triangles control how hot or how cool you want it. And this rectangular button right here, you'll click it, you'll notice the screen lights up and you change it from off to cool to just fan. So fan is just airflow. Cool is actually the AC, cool low, cool high. Every time you click it, takes about a second for it to refresh, just so you know. And this guy is gonna be rocking. You can have the AC on for a day and a half and not lose power. That's how big this battery is, okay? And then you can take a look inside the bed area. You'll have charging ports on your right on the wall. You also notice little dome lights by the window. You can click the little button on the dome lights and that'll turn on for some nighttime reading. You'll notice that big black curtain on the back towards the top. That is actually a bug shield right there. You can lower that and you can have the doors open if you really want to get some fresh air and not worry about the bugs. You'll also have an entire bug shield by this main sliding door. Gives you plenty of room right over here. And of course you'll see all the curtains. You'll have all these drawers you have access to. Now the nice thing is when you go to bed, you're going to want to cover these windows, right? If you want to have a little bit of privacy. In here, you have all these little pockets you can store extra things in. And if you unzip this, you'll have these climate shades. So these little guys, you got 4 of them. You already have one on this door. These guys go for the side view mirrors, for the side windows. So this guy, you're going to go ahead and just look at the design, right? You look at the design to see how it fits. This one fits just like this. And this one is going to go in the front driver's seat. You'll notice because where this opens is where you see the lip of the window. So you have one for the side view mirror, for this side view window as well, and then you have one for the entire front, okay? So that's how that system works. Folds right back in, you throw it right inside and you're good to go. There's also a bag if you want to store them all in there, give you a little more space. I also have a little vacuum for you in case there's a little accident. You can pick it up, makes it pretty easy so you can enjoy your trip. Fire alarm, which will be okay. And then you'll get over here to how do I cook in here? We'll open this up. You'll notice to unlock these, you got to twist these here. You see the red, you know it's unlocked. You have your cutting board here. You can pull it out or you can use it right there. I like to pull it out myself. And then you have the induction cooktop, okay? So this has outlets right here by the sink. You also have outlets out here. So they have 2 outlets down here if you want to go and set it up outside and cook, which is probably my favorite thing to do. That way you can be with the party. And then you have your cookware. In here, you'll have all your pots and pans that you'll need. These are induction cooktops, induction pans. This is your handle, okay? You'll just put it on this guy. Pause. See, now you're on it. It's unlocked right here. You'll put it on here. You lock it in. Now you're good to go. Okay, put on the induction cooktop and you can cook with any of these 3 sizes, and we have a lid right here that fits 2 of the 3 for you. Okay. Also, it's good to know that with this one to unlock, you just hit the button, it unlocks right there. It is also important to note that these are not for cooking over fire, since they are induction cooktops. I'll slide this guy back in. Everything folds in place. Right in here, you have a nice little toaster. You have extra storage in here. We have these gray enamel cans for you. These get hot, so if you put something hot in here, they do heat up, so make sure you hold them with the side. And then we also have these metal tins, nice little camping tins for you to use. And you get 4 of these and 3 of these. You'll also have a jet boil system, so you can actually cook on the outside with a burner, or if you guys want to make s'mores, you want a different experience, we include that for all of our renters. No problem at all, free of charge for you to use. And we'll put these guys back. And that's going to be the rundown for you when it comes to the Vandalorian. Here we got the bathroom. I went ahead and unlocked it. You open both doors. On this one, if you're with the family or with your partner, what have you, you can actually pull this open, give yourself a little bit of privacy while you go to the bathroom or the shower, what have you. That's magnetic. You open this up, mirror, places for your toiletries right over here. You also have body wash and shampoo. Inside here, you have your shower curtain. And most importantly, this is where you'll do your business. You can lift this up. And then you have access to the toilet. You'll just lift it up. There's a button back here, blue button. You hear that noise? It's going dumping water in there. Now, to dump it, you'll just open it to the right, close it back to the left. I recommend you do it with the door closed, okay? It's a good rule of thumb to have. Finally, you can take a shower in here. You have the hot and cold water here. Comes out through this right here. Plenty of water pressure. If you notice you don't really have a lot of water pressure, don't forget the button right here for the water pump. If that's off, that's exactly why you have low water pressure. We have the gear garage. You have the ladder come up here, up to 250 pounds. You can also strap some lightweight items here if you need extra space. We have a gear garage right here. A gear basket. You can go ahead and tie things down. I do provide some complimentary bungee cords for you. You'll notice the next time you see this video, there's going to be an attachment there for a propane tank so you can take the fire pit, which is one of my add-ons. Take a look at it. Over here, you're going to have your shovel. It's designed to get beat up. Don't worry about it if you scratch with the paint, not a big deal. You just unscrew it right here, comes right off, and then just put it back just like this. That way you don't have an issue. Careful, don't put this sharp end on this side so you don't hit yourself. And this is how you open this whole thing. You hit these buttons, and I just lift. That's it. So you have storage in here, and then you see that there's this little knob you pull to unlock it. You have more storage down here. I'll provide this hatchet, this game. You have these s'mores sticks. I provide a leveling kit as well as a almost like a carpet for outside. You can set it outside. That way when you step, all the sand and dirt kind of flows underneath it, so you don't track a lot of dirt inside, so you stay comfortable, okay? And that's how this works. Again, to close it, you'll just lift this up, pull this latch, locks into place. You push this down, push these in, there you go. These lock right here. And outside, you also notice these other lockers. So if you're on an extended trip with the Vandalorian, you can unlock these. On the left-hand side, there's another one, and that will give you your hose, your freshwater hose to fill it up, as well as the filter. That way you have good, clean water. Finally, last but not least, again, if it's an extended trip, on this particular vehicle, this is the exhaust, but on the other side of the vehicle, you're gonna have the gray tank disposal. So if you're gonna dump the water, the gray tank, which is, you know, just water from the shower and the sink, so it's gonna be food particles, soap from dishes, what have you. Inside this little guy right here is a slinky, okay? You'll plug that in right over here. You'll plug that in right here, and then you put it towards the drain at designated locations. You don't want to dump anywhere because you can get in trouble, okay? So if you go to campsites, RV sites, or even some gas stations, they'll let you dump your wastewater, your gray tank. Then this is where you'll also charge the RV in case you go to an actual RV site. It's called shore power, okay? And last but not least, again, if it's a long trip, you can open up your toilet right here. It's called a cassette tank, and you can literally pull out the toilet. You just hit this little blue lever, and you pull it out, okay? So right here, you just pull this lever, pull it out, okay? You'll see that? And then you can dump it in any bathroom, okay? We've dumped it at way stations, public restrooms, gas stations. You'll just open up this blue reservoir right here, dump it out, close it, plug it back in. Simple, easy, super duper. There you go. And then that's it.